Hello, hello, hello. How are we doing this evening? I'm nice and cozy here by my fire, and we are ready to start a tasting. But before we do that, let's see who's in the chat. Just want to say hello to everyone that's here. I see JJ. Thank you for joining. Arms distance. I see Christopher Toro. I see Bella. I see Adam. Who else is here? Let's see. Who else is here? Let's see. I see Biggs, of course. Tommy, thank you for joining. The Wise Up Show. Chris Trock. Excellent. A nice bunch of people here. Very nice for Thursday night, for a Thursday night tasting. The weather is pretty brisk outside. I went out before to get some wood, and that wind was kicking up pretty good, and it was pretty cold. So it's the perfect night to relax with a glass of wine by the fire and just chill. Gerard is here. Thank you, Gerard, for joining. Nancy, thank you. Lizard Theory. Hey, hello. How are you? Thanks for joining. We got some new folks here. That's awesome. What is that? Hold on one second. What is this? Oh, this is just okay. All right. So tonight, what we are going to taste is Apothic Cab. I got it for $11 at Bottle King. Pretty inexpensive these days for wine, as inflation is hitting wine as well as everything else. Let's see. More people are in the chat. No, that's awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. 13 people, not bad to start off. I like that. So the Apothic Red, Apothic Cab. A lot of people are familiar with the Apothic Red, which is a blend. This is Cabernet exclusively, although it's really not Cabernet exclusively. If you read into it a little bit, it's overwhelmingly Cabernet, but there is some other things in here like Merlot, and there's a few more grapes mixed in. So it's not exactly 100%, but it's the majority, overwhelming majority is Cabernet that makes this wine. Whereas the Apothic Red blend is evenly dispersed amongst the grapes they use, Merlot, Cab Franc, whatever else they're using. So it would taste a little bit different, I think, because a blend tastes different than a straight one grape wine. So as you can see in my bottle, I have my motorized aerator today, as opposed to, and I have the regular one here too as well, regular one here. But I didn't have this bottle open. I just opened it, so I definitely need the aerator. And I have my glass, and now this works pretty easy. You put in 4 AAA batteries, and you press the button on the top here, and it aerates as it fills your glass. It's pretty cool. I don't know or don't have an opinion as to what's better, this or the manual aerator. Who knows? Or just keeping it in a large open container. But that's what we're using tonight. So let's see, and a couple more things about this wine. Let's see the alcohol content on this. Alcohol content is 13.5%. That is not bad. I mean, that's not really high for a Cabernet. Cabernets usually usually are in the 14 and 14.5% range. So that's good. Obviously, it's from California. It's a 2020 vintage, meaning all the grapes were harvested in 2020. And does contain sulfites like most reds do for preservative purposes. So, I mean, let's start with also. I like the label here. It's really I really like it. It's a really nice. It has the A, and it has it's interwoven with red. It really has like a real like Valentine's Day type of look to it. I like the label, and like I said, I've never tasted this wine before. It was recommended by a bunch of people. Tommy's one of them. He said this brand of wine is one of his favorites. Other people have had it as well. So we'll see how it goes here. But for $11 a bottle, why not? Let's see who else. I want to welcome Nancy. Thank you for joining. Adam, I think I said hello to you already, but I'll say it again just in case I did not. Patricia, hello. Yeah, I see that you say that you'd buy it for the label. Yeah, I get that. The label is part of the experience, right? It sets up the whole thing. If the label is cool looking and you really like it, you're going to go into the wine thinking, "Oh, you're in the positive mindset." So that's why a lot of marketing around wine is done around the labels, because they want to attract the people to come in and grab the wine. And to me, it's part of the process. It's part of the overall process. So, not exported. Don, I don't think so. I think it's just local. Yeah, I think it's a California wine. I don't think they export it internationally. I do not. So I could be wrong, but I didn't see anything. When I researched Apothic, the producer, I didn't see anything about exports at all. So I'm pretty sure it's just U.S. What else before we actually get into this? Anything else I wanted to say about this? I mean, this is quite popular. People tend to like it. The label describes it as dark fruit and aromas of vanilla blend with the silky smooth texture and bodily lingers on the palate. From the makers of Apothic wines, this alluring twist on Cabernet Sauvignon pairs with your night wherever it takes you. So it's got a little fancy, catchy saying on it. So, but before I do that, I don't know if anyone has the bottle. I know Tommy does. So, what I'm going to do, in case he wants to join, I'm going to put the link in here in case he wants to join. Let's see here. Or anyone else for that matter who wants to join, who wants to taste on the air with me. I welcome it if anyone wants to do that. So, Tommy is in the waiting room. Let's see here. Let's add him. Hello. How you doing?
All right. I'm ready to go, buddy.
All right. Awesome. Oh, I love the wine in the wine bottle in the back. That's awesome.
I
Is that
just
new?
got that on the Amazons.
Ah, that's pretty
$9.
cool.
$9.
How much?
$9.
$9?
Yeah.
Get one.
Show you what else I got. Look. What the hell are you doing? You're gonna burn the house down. What are you doing?
The fire popped out. Hold on.
The fuck? You're gonna burn the house down. Look at that fire. And I got this. Let's open a bottle and make some poor decisions. Pour.
That's awesome. I love that.
And I got another one here. This wine is making me awesome.
Yes, that's the one I saw before. I saw that one.
Yeah, that was
before.
up here last time. Yeah.
Yeah.
But now I got red. As you know, I'm color coordinated. So.
Of course. Of course.
And I got some cheese cut. Nice. I got cheese.
So you got your cheese cut? I have some cheese cut as well here. I have some cheddar cut here for after. But first, we got to smell it, right? We got to snip. We got to put the nose in there, right? So let's do that first.
Beautiful.
Now I'll tell you this is what I'm doing. I'm going to tell you what I smell, and then you tell me what you smell. All right, I smell some type of cherry. The fruit that I smell is a cherry smell, and I also do smell vanilla.
Yeah, vanilla definitely.
Now the vanilla is from the oaking. You know, they oak this. They put it in oak barrels. That's where the vanilla comes from.
Vanilla is very strong.
Yeah. Yep.
It's dominant.
Mm-hmm.
You're sipping it already?
And that's what a lot of California cab makers do that. They put a lot of oak into it. They may even use oak chips. Like
you sipped it already?
Oak. Yeah.
You sipped it already?
No, I have not. No, I have not. No. Mm-mm.
So cherry and vanilla. Yes.
Yeah, that's what I smell. I don't smell any other type of. You smell any other type of fruit in there? That's the fruit that I smell, like a cherry smell.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Those are the two dominant that grab you. You can hear me good, right?
Yeah, I can hear you fine. JJ says she has it in glass. Wait, I'm smelling the oak. See? All right, awesome. She's smelling the oak.
Wow.
I think Don. I think it's American. I don't know. It was hard to really get a lot of information about this. I'm pretty sure it's American oak.
California.
Because Tasmanian would be more expensive, Don. So I don't think they would be using that for this, for like a mass production wine like this. They make a lot of this. Tammy, hello, Tammy. Thank you for joining. All right, so.
Oh, it smells delicious.
It does. It does have that smell, that alluring smell. Like you could sit here and drink it.
It is something. Wow.
You don't need food. You could drink it with food, but you don't need food for this.
Yeah.
You could just sit here and drink it.
We'll see.
All right, let's go. Let's go in for a taste here.
Dry.
All right, the vanilla is overpowering, right?
It is vanilla. You could
like
definitely
mocha. I can taste like a mocha, like a coffee mocha in it.
It really does. It's dry, but it's soft, man.
Yeah.
It's nice.
It's not completely dry though, because I can taste some sweetness.
It's medium dry.
Yeah. Yeah. It's It has some sweetness in it.
Wow.
I'm trying to put my on what type of fruit it would be like. I mean, I don't know. Like maybe some type of jam. Like I could taste like
Yeah,
some type.
exactly. It tastes like a jam.
Mhm.
The vanilla is definitely dominant, and that's the jam. Is the exactly? It's
Yep.
smooth. It it doesn't like make your mouth do anything crazy. It's smooth. It's nice.
Vinny, thank you for joining, Vinny. Great to see
Hello,
you.
Vinny. I like it a lot. I don't know. It's up. Yeah, I don't know what you think, but smooth.
Now at the now you get that kind of at the back end. You get that kind of like bitterness at the back end that I'm getting. It's like you
Yeah,
taste
sir.
the oak, you taste like the sweetness, and then when it's coming down, I'm
Yeah.
tasting a little bit of bitterness at the back.
Yeah. Yes, right
Yeah.
now. Nice though.
I don't know what that's from. Like I don't know what what causes that or how we can. But it's not bad. It's definitely not that part because that could, if that's big, that could ruin the wine. That could for you, for me at least. I mean, for the taste, if that's going to be like the lasting taste, that's not for me. But this one doesn't. This one you taste a little bit of that, but then it goes away. So it's not
Yeah.
bad.
It's nice once it's gone. Once it goes away, it's
Mhm.
it leaves something nice. It's not
Right.
nothing annoying left in my taste buds. It's good.
Hmm. Now JJ says she's backwards. Quite. Well, I don't know why she's backwards, but it is smooth. It's a smooth wine. You know, um, a
She's
red like a
backward.
Cabernet is usually smooth.
I'm backwards. What does she mean? She's backwards.
I don't know what she means by that. JJ,
Quite
what do you mean
smooth.
by that?
Quite smooth.
Oh,
It
okay.
is. You don't. Nancy doesn't think you like it.
No, no, no. No. I do like it. I do like it. Absolutely. I'm just giving you guys my take along the way, the tasting
Yeah.
experience. The first I got was the oak or the vanilla with mocha like coffee. Then I got some sweetness, which was the jammy smell, the jammy taste. I'm sorry, the jammy taste. And then at the back end, I got a little bit of bitterness, but that kind of went away
Yeah,
after
it's
I
quick.
swallowed.
It's
So
quick.
it's good. I mean, it's a fine wine. It's an experience. The wine is an experience. You don't want it to be just one of those things. You want it to be across the board. You want all these things happening. So you got multiple things happening here.
Okay.
Now,
right.
we're going to try it with cheese. Now, this is what we're going to do it. Get a piece of cheese, and we're going to eat a piece of cheese.
What's better than cheese? I haven't had
That's
cheese
better.
since I haven't had cheese since I started my diet. Go ahead.
Oh, really?
You're a bad influence. So I got the cheese
Bingo.
flavor in my mouth now.
All right.
Now what do we
Bingo,
do?
welcome, buddy. Okay. Now we got the cheese in our mouth. Now let's take a sip.
Oh, it complements
That's
my
excellent.
cheese.
That's
It
excellent.
complements my cheese.
Yeah, the cheese is excellent.
It
I
just
mean, the
made a
cheese
sandwich.
combination is excellent.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Wow. That's interesting. It complements the flavor of the cheese.
And
It goes perfect with it.
it takes away that little bitterness at the end. That's gone. When you're
That is
eating the
interesting.
cheese, that little bitterness vanishes.
That is very interesting, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah. I'm loving
Now,
it. This,
now, what's interesting to me about this one is that it's a Cabernet. Cabernets are usually very tannic. This is not very tannic, and it doesn't dry out your mouth. It does not dry it out at all. But Cabernets tend to be tannic, and this one isn't.
yeah. It's Nikki Nine's favorite is Cabernet.
Oh, this is Nicky Nine's.
He likes Cabernet. Wow.
So this is definitely not Dave's because it's too inexpensive for Dave. He goes for the most expensive cab and buys the most expensive cab in the place.
You can definitely sit, chat, and have snacks or whatever with this.
Mm-hmm.
And totally cool.
You could, and also if you're having a real meal, right? This would complement any type of meat, any type of pasta. red gravy, any type of red sauce or meat gravy, anything like that, this would complement it. So it goes across the board. I wouldn't use this with any type of bird. I wouldn't use it with any type of
Turkey.
chicken or turkey. It wouldn't go. I don't think it would go well with that.
Let me ask you a question. Am I not getting the same experience by doing it this way as you are with your tools over there?
I think you're probably getting the same experience. Mine, when did you open the bottle? Let's put it that way. Let's start.
Half hour?
Well, see, yeah. So you
20 minutes when I
just
opened 20 minutes? 20 minutes?
That's fine. I just opened it. So if I didn't use the aerator, I wouldn't be getting as much of the taste as you are because it would be closed. The wine would have been closed. You keep it open for half an hour to an hour, it opens and you get more of the taste, more of the smells.
Hold on, let me answer Vinny. Vin, I've had the Inferno. The Inferno is in whiskey barrels, and for me, I don't like it at all. Apothic Inferno is they have Apothic Dark, Apothic Red, Apothic Cab, Apothic White, which is fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
And they have Apothic, it's like fire. It's like fire, the one Anthony's talking about. If you like whiskey, it's like mixing whiskey and wine. To me, what's it called? Apothic what? What did he call it?
What did Vinny call it?
Yeah, it's fire. We call it fire. My friends call it fire. What did he call it?
Let me see.
Apothic.
Inferno.
Yeah. Fire. My friend's saying Inferno. So it is definitely, you have to like whiskey. That's not really a wine because it's really soaked in whiskey barrels. And they soak the wine in whiskey barrels. Or they ferment it in whiskey barrels.
Right.
Totally different thing.
Yeah, right. I've heard of that before. They use
Inferno.
the barrels they make bourbon.
That's what she means. Inferno.
They use them for the wine, and it gets it that extra taste, that extra like whiskey taste to it.
If you like that, right?
No, yeah. Well, look, if you like it, that's awesome. But if you don't, if you want the pure nature of the wine, you're not gonna go with that.
Yeah.
Todd Father, thanks for joining, buddy.
I know, buddy. I'll see you at 5 a.m. on the dot.
I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do that show at 5 o'clock in the morning, man.
Oh, him. And I'm right with that. He's coming home from work.
He's up because he's coming home from work, but
I'm already working an hour when he goes.
You're already at work, so.
I'm here. I work from home the first hour. So first 2 hours. Okay, so what else we got? What else do we judge here? Where's all your tannins and all that other stuff?
Yeah, like I said, the tannins are not really there. There really aren't that many tannins, which is the drying out of your mouth, and that's fine. That when something is, that's why this is smooth, right? It doesn't have the tannins make it rough. This doesn't have the tannins, so that's why it's a smooth wine.
I'm really enjoying it.
I mean, for the price, this is similar to the one from last week. For the price, you can't beat it. You can't deny it. If we're going to get this from $11 a bottle, it's a good drinking wine.
I got it at a place in Cedar Grove. Cedar Grove Wine Cellar, it's called.
Okay.
On 23, Pompanesett, whatever they call it now. And and then one of my listeners dropped off a bottle today on my stoop.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because he's watching too. He doesn't comment. So you got somebody watching right now that doesn't comment, but he's sipping with us in Bloomfield.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You don't have to comment. You don't have to comment.
There's people here.
Yeah. I mean, and I tell you, the more cheese you make, the more cheese you eat. I'm sorry, the more like that oak taste comes out of it. You can feel that oak. You can taste that oak taste.
Yeah, I'm having hot pepper cheese.
Oh, that's that's a little different than mine. But
what kind of cheese do you have?
I just have a sharp cheddar.
Yeah, I was going to do cheddar, but I buy the blocks at ShopRite. I buy the bowl in the basket. The blocks at ShopRite when they're on sale, $1.99.
Yeah, I think that's what this might be. It was just it was whatever was in the refrigerator. I didn't go out and buy it.
Okay, so I want to talk about this. When it hangs on the wall, that means something good, right?
When it hangs on the wall, they call that legs, and I don't know if it means it's good or bad. It just means that you could see the alcohol content. That's an indication of the alcohol that's in it, that there is alcohol there.
It's taking a while for the legs to go down.
Yeah.
Does that mean it's high in alcohol content?
Well, the bottle says it's 3.5. With legs like this, I think it's probably higher than the bottle says. It's probably like a 14 or 15% alcohol,
Oh my god,
which is
That's
common. I mean,
love
it's
it.
common amongst cabs. It's common. So,
Is anybody else drinking it? Who's sipping with us?
JJ is. I don't know if
She
anyone
said,
else. I didn't see if anyone else in the chat said they were actually drinking it.
she said, "Enjoy it, Mr. Bloomfield." Let me check my text line. Hold on. Uh-oh.
Legs for days, Nancy says.
Anthony texts me. Anthony texts me. Not Anthony. Vinny texts me. Anthony's on. What was the channel? He couldn't find it. I guess you got it.
Okay. Oh, he
You're
got
here.
it. He got it. Yeah.
Legs for days. Look at her. Nancy has legs for days. So they're as long as the ceiling.
and Tammy has her Diet Coke. So
You're sipping sangria, huh, Nancy? All right.
yeah, I mean, JJ says nice choice. Well, this is Tommy's choice. Tommy's the one that recommended it. So
I love Apothic, all
yeah,
except for the Inferno and the
yeah. So I mean, if anyone has suggestions, I know that Patricia asked for the
box.
box wines. So
Do it.
I can maybe I'll do that next. I want to try to stay to a schedule of Thursdays because it seems
Beautiful.
people are into it. It'll work.
I think it's perfect. 7:00 Thursday's a beautiful time.
Yeah. And I'll take suggestions, right? And if anyone wants me to taste something, by all means, just say it, and we'll.
What is your go-to? Really, your favorite?
My favorite is an Italian. It's all based on an Italian grape, which is the grape. The grape is Nebbiolo, and it's grown in northern Italy, and they make Barolo as the wine out of it. Barolo. That's my favorite.
Okay.
And it's lighter than a cab. It's red, but it's lighter than a cab. It's usually smoother too. It's a very smooth and light wine, and I've always liked it. It's kind of the wine that got me into wine. When I tasted that, I was like, "This is great. Let me, I'm going to start tasting more wines and enjoying it."
Did Pop have the gallon of Bola on the table?
Um,
Carlo Rossi?
my grandfather used to. Yeah. Yep.
Father didn't?
My father, no, my father wasn't a wine drinker. I mean, he was more of like the hard liquor drinker. He would drink vodka or stuff like that. But my grandfather definitely. I mean, my grandfather was old school. He was born in Italy. My grandfather. He came here as a child, and but that was part of the culture. The jug of wine, and my great grandfather used to make the wine in the cellar and stuff like that. I heard stories about that. It's a part of the culture.
Sure it is. Sure it is. I have pictures. Do you have Christmas Eve table pictures or no? Nothing with a gallon?
I have to go back and look. There's probably some there. I got tons of pictures. I haven't really even gone through them all, but yeah.
You got, as we go through life and we look at these pictures, we pick up different things because now we're older.
Yep.
So as when we're young, we look at these pictures and there's grandma, there's grandpa, there's whatever it is. Now, as an adult, you're going to notice that bottle of wine, maybe the ashtray, because
right. Oh, definitely the ashtray. Definitely the ashtray. Yeah.
You remember the ashtray furniture? They had ashtray furniture.
My grandmother had that. My grandmother had the furniture with the ashtray in it. Definitely. Yep. Yeah. Well, that was part of the cult. It was part of everyone's culture then. Everyone smoked. In that era, they all smoked. All of them.
Wine is it's forever. It's like the moon and the sun. Wine is forever. It's like the moon and the sun.
Yeah. Right.
Generations.
Yeah. I mean, look, civilization basically, I'm a history nerd, and civilization was basically built on wine. I mean, it's what drove the Roman Empire. when they didn't have water to drink, they drank wine. You know, wine was safer than water. Wine was cleaner. It was better. You know, it was didn't have parasites in it and stuff like that. It's
Who said that? Nancy, you never tried white? White sangria or white wine?
I've never tried white. Nancy said, "Really, any white wine at all? You've never tried ever?"
Maybe we're missing part of the conversation. I don't know.
Tammy said her husband's father used to make wine in the cellar. Yeah, yep.
Well, I will be getting more of this because I really do enjoy it. I did go from red to white, but this might bring me back to red.
Oh, but they're saying white sangria. They didn't try.
Oh, okay, sangria. Yeah, that's a whole different situation.
Yeah, I'm not a sangria guy. I
Very
just,
sweet, and you got you buy the Carlo Rossi sangria, and you have to add fruit and stuff like that.
Yeah,
but some people like it. It's very sweet.
Yeah, well,
but
it's look at. If you like sweet, exactly. That's your thing. If you like it, do it.
Pinot Grigio is medium dry, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Which I love. So.
Yeah.
I'm digging this, though. I'm happy with this. Good choice, Andy.
There's some also good, and thank you for suggesting it. There's also some good Italian whites that I think you'd like that you're not. See, now the good thing about whites, they're similar to they're going to be similar to the Pinot Grigio, but they're also going to be cheap. White wines are traditionally cheaper than red wines. I don't know why, but they are. So I'm going to find some, and I'm going to suggest that you try these because I think you'll like them going from the Pinot Grigio because all Italian whites except for Moscato, I would guess, are dry. They're all dry. They're all dry. But
medium dry.
If you like Pinot Grigio, you'd like them.
Pinot's medium dry. Moscato's just too sweet for me.
Yeah, it's sweet as can be.
But I'll tell you, depending on what you're doing, like if I'm Saturday night, I got strawberries on the table, whipped cream. I'll go with a nice pink Moscato. Very sweet, but it goes with the whole vibe I'm setting up for the night. Pink Moscato, strawberries, whipped cream, things like that. And it's just, depending on what's going on here,
Yeah. What shenanigans are going on.
Shenanigans, right? So whatever vibe I'm setting, I take my wine with it. You know what I mean? And I'll get a small pink Moscato, which is beautiful to go along with that.
Right. And Valentine's Day is coming up, right? A lot of people, what I was thinking about doing was doing a chocolate and wine tasting. Chocolate goes great with wine,
Sure does.
I was thinking about doing that just before Valentine's Day.
Beautiful.
Gianni, thank you for joining, buddy. Gianni, I haven't seen you. That's cool.
Hello, Gianni. What's up, cuz? How are you? Hope that you are well. I'm diabetic. Yeah, Vinny's diabetic.
Vinny's talking about Amarone. Yeah, well, Amarone is I love Amarone. Amarone is it's going to be heavier than a Cabernet. It's thicker and heavier, and I do like Amarone.
Yes, Vinny. We'll set a night. We're going to have a cigar on the stoop. Or I could come there. I mean, literally only 35, 40 minutes from him.
Teresa, thank you for joining.
Hello, Teresa. Hope you are well. All recognizable people.
Absolutely. It's great. I love seeing all our buddies here. This is cool. Yeah, I mean, the cigar thing, and cigars go with wine too,
Sure it does.
They really complement each other. I mean, a lot of people drink whiskey with
yeah.
But wine.
So Macanudo is my favorite, obviously. Macanudo white. Now, very inexpensive. We're gonna do a show with cigars and everything, but very inexpensive. $20 humidor. $25 humidor, right?
Right.
Here's the thing with this. Let me show you something here. You have this. I don't have it here, but you see this Velcro here? Yeah. A little attachment goes on there. You submerge it in water.
Yes.
You put it in there, and then it
I have that.
Now, I think it was Big Bones
Told you about
introduced
the
me to these
packet.
packets. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
And this is a Macanudo White. No, this is a Don Diego. And so moist. So nice. This little box.
Yeah.
You just, when you get it, yeah, you're dying down over there. When you get it, you just wet the inside and you put these packets in there.
Yeah. You don't
He
need. You don't
suggested
need
72% humidity and it's beautiful.
yeah,
My
you don't.
cigars are beautiful. This might be yeah, this is a Macanudo White that Tom LaVecchia was talking about the other night
Mhm.
on my show. When I meet Tom LaVecchia, we have the Macanudo White. I have the Macanudo White. So that's a nice little humidor. You guys can find them. And the if you smoke cigars, I like to smoke cigars. So now, unfortunately, I can't smoke in my place because it wouldn't be right for the people upstairs.
And
But
I usually do the smoking like out in the yard. That's
yeah,
why
of
I don't do
course.
it in the house. So it's in the winter. You don't do much. I don't do much of it in the winter. It's usually the summer.
Depends how cold it is. I like
Yeah.
cold more than I like warm. So,
Yeah.
but if I'm by the pool and I'll have a
Right.
cigar, it's nice. The winter, it's a little difficult. You've seen my neighborhood. You know the neighborhood. The
Yeah.
guy down the block has Havana Cigar Bar right down the block. They
And
sit
Vinny says
outside.
distilled water. That's a good point. For the humidor, distilled water is better to put in there than regular water.
I'm not using that aspect. I'm not using that way anymore. I got the
You have the packets.
Yeah.
Now. Yeah. Yep. Yep.
I'm loving it, man. I really
Well,
am.
I mean, what I'm going to say about this wine is 2 thumbs up. So if you guys
Yeah.
that are watching, this is recommended. It's a recommended wine. So
All right.
you find it, pick it up.
I'm
Pick
glad
it
we
up.
did it.
You know.
JJ, you never smoked a cigar, huh? Some women do.
She brought plenty back from the Bahamas. She said.
Cigars? You mean cigars,
I
JJ?
think so. I think that's what she said.
Well, they use. No, she never smoked one. I got the cigar. Other than my Cubanas is Romeo and Juliet. Yes, that's a good one too.
Have a good night, Tammy. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it.
All right, then. Project DARPA came
Project
in.
Dara. How are you?
Man,
How are you, buddy?
that's the video game. He does video games with Angel's son, I believe.
Yep.
So you got communities all mixing in, which is nice.
Yeah, it's great. It's great, and I always say, like, you don't have to. A lot of people. I understand. A lot of people don't drink, and that's fine. They have their reasons, but it's still interesting. I always thought it was interesting to hear about how a wine tastes and what it does, the different aspects of it.
Low key show. Hello, Mark Info.
Mark Info, how you doing, bud?
I know Mark for 50 years. Maybe, yeah. 46. It's crazy, right?
Yeah, no, I know.
I'll smoke right in front of my fireplace and all the smoke goes right out the chimney. This is true. And you can get away with it there, probably, right?
That's true. I mean, what I do, a lot of people don't do this, but I like a pipe. I do like smoking a pipe because of the smell of it. I do that in the winter a lot. I'll sit and smoke the pipe. And the pipe you could do in the house because it's not giving off a lot of smoke. So I'll kind of do that a little bit in here in this room. I won't go beyond this room, but that's relaxing, a pipe.
I'm going to do a pipe. I'm going to get a
I
pipe.
got the long one, like the what the hell is
Yeah.
it? It's like this the long like Gandalf thing. Like
I think I'm going to try it. What flavor? What do you get? So you don't inhale pipe smoke, just like you don't inhale cigar smoke.
just like a cigar.
You pick your flavor, right?
Mm-hmm.
You put it in the.
You stuff it in. You know what? Actually, I'll be right back. Let me get it. I'll show you.
I'm good. I'm good. Mark, right? It's a nice fireplace. He has a nice sit up there. He's about 40 minutes from me, west. Anthony's 40 minutes from the old neighborhood west, Mark. I like a pipe. You know what? I'm going to have to get a pipe now.
All right. Now, check it. Take a look at this sucker.
Oh, that's a beautiful stem on there. Look at that stem, man.
And it's a detachable stem too. So there's a smaller one. You can put a smaller one on it too.
Oh my God, that's incredible.
And it was pretty inexpensive. I got the pipe, I think for $20. I think it was $20 on eBay. Now, what are you doing with this, right? You get your pipe tobacco here.
Hold on. JJ's commenting on the. Hold on. JJ's commenting on the wine. She's liking it.
Sherlock Holmes, Patricia said. Yes.
JJ's commenting. JJ, that's for the wine you're saying?
It's good as a blend. She's asking about the Apothic. Is it good as a blend? Because this is not the blend. This is just the Cabernet.
No, I like the red blend as my go-to, but I got to tell you, this might end up being my go-to. I really like it. I love it.
Yeah, so you get see this little tool here? This is what I use.
It's a pick. It's called a pick.
I don't know. Is that what you call it? I don't even know.
I think it's called a pick. Yeah.
You dig into the stuff. You put it in here. Yeah. Push it in. Then you push it in, pump it in like this, and then you light it, and it's pretty cool.
So you light it right in the
you light it in the top here. Fill it up to the top. Light it into the top, and as you suck it, as you suck the air out, it'll burn
just
down.
Like a cigar. Just like a cigar.
It burns down, right? Yep.
Oh, yep. Wow. I'm looking forward to this. You see how we go to Amazon's now? It's what we do.
I know Amazon is dangerous, man.
What is it? Right there, Amazon.
Hey, Maureen. Thank you for joining. Maureen's in there.
My friend's drinking egg whites and going to the gym, and here I am.
Egg whites. Jesus. The egg whites are probably more expensive than the wine right now.
Oh, my friend went from $420 to about $200.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's doing
wow.
Anyway, so
that's pretty bad. That's pretty darn good.
Bong hits. He's nuts. My favorite Colombo.
Bong hits. No bong hits for me.
You will smoke You will smoke your pipe in the family room right there.
I will do the pipe like Mark was saying near the fireplace.
Because you got the pull.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, you got to take legs for days off your screen.
Oh yeah, okay. What am I doing? Let's put something else up there. Let's see.
See, this is how our YouTube experience is supposed to be, just like this.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
We would be doing this, hanging out, me and you.
Mm-hmm. Right.
With
exactly.
the other guys, you know.
Now I got this I can't even open it right now. The
tobacco.
How do you open this thing?
You got to tap it, probably like the old jelly jars.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now I could smell the vanilla because this is vanilla. As soon as I open it up, the vanilla like hits you in the face. I got this on cigarbid.com. I got the tobacco. It was $5. $5 for this thing. This thing will last me a year.
What is it, like flakes?
Yeah, it's I'll show you.
DARPA, it's a HEPA filter is incredible. I've worked with HEPA filters. So you smoke with the HEPA filter near you? And then wow, look at that tobacco. That's crazy. What's that?
I keep it in the humidor. I keep it in the humidor with the cigars.
Oh, okay. So the tobacco for the pipe, also same thing as the tobacco.
Yeah.
Keeps it moist.
Yep.
Johnny says he likes Captain Black tobacco.
Yeah, I mean that's that's the more common. You can see that you'll find it in the store. Like this, I just bid on it because it was what was there, and it's fine. You know, it's
Cigar shops sell all the tobacco, all the pipe
it
stuff.
should. Now, this is the thing I've noticed. It's hard to find pipe tobacco because it's not common. Like, you know, you can go to Walmart, you could buy cigarettes, you could buy cigars. You can't buy pipe. They don't have pipe tobacco. They have chewing tobacco. They have, you know, they don't have pipe tobacco. So there's a store in Denville I go to in the middle of town. It's a cigar shop in Denville. They have pipe tobacco. That's where I go usually. This one I just happened to order on Amazon, on the Scar Bid, but they have a lot of stuff there. I like that place. I forgot what it's called. It's in the center of Denville, center of town there.
Wow. By the ice cream place?
I'm sorry, what was that?
By that ice cream place?
Yeah. Yep.
Denville Dairy?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Wow, interesting. I may, in fact, try a pipe. I think I'm going to do it.
Yeah, why not?
Good evening, TT.
Inexpensive. I have another pipe that I bought years ago at what's the cigar place? JR's on 10.
JR Tobacco on Route 10. Yeah.
Yep.
They changed now. You know,
Oh, I didn't know that.
it's not JR anymore.
Oh, really? What is it?
It is possibly Don Diego. Something. It's just, yeah. He sold. So yeah, it's not J&R Tobacco anymore, which was a great place. The lounge was great. Did you ever go in that lounge?
Yeah, that lounge. Yes. Mm-hmm. I know that.
And the walk-in humidor is the size of ShopRite.
I know. Megs used to go in there all the time and
Yeah, well,
smoke in the lounge.
Yeah.
Yep.
I used to go there quite a bit. Well, I lived right around the block.
Yeah.
Gerard is here. Hello, Gerard.
Yeah, Gerard was here before. I don't know. He's still here. Yeah. TT,
Maureen,
thank you for joining, TT.
If ever in the Bricktown area, great smoke shop, Route 88 called Cigars and More. There's also one on Fisher Boulevard in Toms River. Eddie Salvato owns it. And I don't know if you remember Eddie Salvato.
Mm-hmm.
Eddie Salvato, he's from Newark. And he, hold on a minute. I was at wrestling. I was at the Cody Arena.
Yeah.
I was watching. Yeah, it was good. Hanging out with Mondo a little bit.
Do you have a horse in the race this year? Anybody you're cheering for specifically? No.
A couple of Cedar Grove kids, couple of Nutley kids. Just a song.
Yeah.
So I was talking about reffing. I probably mentioned it to you already, but
Oh yeah, right.
I was thinking about reffing, but I'm enjoying the action. You know.
Mm.
How can I be on map 4 when my nephew's wrestling on map 1?
Right. Right.
I got to cycle through, Ant. The kids that I coached and that I started with, I got to cycle them through, and then maybe I'll get into it. Joe DiVincenzo was there. He came.
Oh, nice.
The county executive. So it was nice.
Adam says, I have a 1 pound bag that plainly says premium pipe tobacco. The name of the brand is called The Good Stuff, $20 a pound. Well, I'll tell you, I would never use all that. I mean, like that's I smoke so infrequently, like that would sit there forever. 20 pounds. I mean, a 1 pound for a 1 pound bag. I mean, for that, man, that's a lot of tobacco.
That is a lot. 1 pound. Holy shit.
Yeah.
It's big.
Yeah.
Mark Info, hysterical guy. Eddie Salvato was in Carlito's Way. I don't know if you guys remember Carlito's Way.
Yes. What do you
when
play?
they're running through the airport or wherever they're running? The fat guy in a gray suit.
Oh, yeah.
That's Eddie Salvato. He's from Newark.
Mm.
And that's who owns that tobacco shop. He's from Newark.
That's cool.
So Mark, that's him. Yeah, he was on Fisher Boulevard. He knows me. Eddie Salvato, yes. He was in Carlito's Way.
Yeah, it was a good movie.
If he's still alive, I don't even know. He was literally 700 pounds. Because you see him running in Carlito's Way, and he stops and he holds his breath. It probably was real. It probably wasn't scripted.
Oh yeah, right, yeah.
All right, so
Um,
we have success tonight, eh?
oh, absolutely. I don't know if you ever. This has nothing to do with what you were talking about. Just since you said a movie, did you ever see this movie with Stallone?
No.
Oh, it's a great movie. You got it. You have to see. I'll lend this to you. It's 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 basically him playing Hoffa. It's basically it, but they don't tell you that. But it's the Hoffa story. It's him being Hoffa, and it's a little known movie, and it's from the '70s. But it's a really good movie. It's really
Interesting.
good.
Interesting. You know
Um,
what popped up on my feed last night? Um, Joe Pesci's first movie, Death Collector.
yeah. See. Yeah. Here we go. Right. Gianni just says that right here. He said, "Yeah, Fist. Yep. Loosely based on Hoffa. Exactly. That's what it is." Um,
This
so
is a
what?
whole other topic, but Hoffa did some good things
Oh,
until he got greedy.
yeah. Well, they all do, right? They all get greedy. That's what happens. Um,
My father was a truck driver in the beginning.
mhm,
He was a no debt collector. It was debt collector, not debt. It was debt collector actually. Joe
mhm.
Pesci's first film was called Debt Collector,
Really?
and then and then there was he was with Frankie Vincent, and then there was oh boy, The Family or something.
The
And
family.
you would be so weird for you to walk into the arena tonight and see The Family on the back of all the shirts, the
Oh,
bellhop.
right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The family. Yes. Yep.
It's like
They still do
seeing
that, huh?
tonight with
Still do that.
seeing Mondo tonight with the Family shirt on,
Hmm.
and he was one of our best wrestlers of all time. You know,
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
you would be it would be weird for you,
Oh, yeah.
but interesting. You know,
Yeah, sure. Sure.
if you ever get a chance before wrestling season's over, meet me at the gym. You would
Yeah.
love it. I swear you would love it. And you will
Just
look at
chilling. Thank you for joining. Just chilling.
Just Chillin'. What's up, man? Just Chillin' works at night, no?
Yeah. I don't know. He says, "What's the best wine that I can buy in a supermarket?"
Well,
I
ShopRite
don't know
sells
the answer
wine.
to that.
Well,
Yeah.
depending where you are in
California,
the
they sell it
country,
in a supermarket, I guess.
some Walmart
I don't
sell
know.
liquor, you know? Different parts of the world, country.
Yeah. I mean, he's in Southern Cal, so I'm assuming they sell them in here. You wouldn't sell them in a supermarket. They wouldn't be able to allow to sell
Well,
them.
ShopRite liquors, obviously.
Well, that's because they have a liquor license that's kind of separate, right? They have a separate right next to them, ShopRite and ShopRite Liquor. But
It's not that
yeah,
many.
I don't know. That's a broad question, buddy. I don't know. I can't really answer that. It's
Well, because they would typically carry mostly everything.
yeah, yep.
It's hard to say, right?
Patricia's talking about cheese, gorgonzola. Yeah, she likes her gorgonzola. Yep.
I went with hot pepper cheese, and it complemented it beautiful. You
I'll
went
tell you
with
the only type of cheese I would not recommend with wines is provolone. It just does not go well with wine, in my opinion. Anyway, it's just like the taste does not blend.
yeah.
It doesn't. It's not my cup of tea at all. But
Well,
any other cheese, it's
yeah,
good.
this definitely
Fontina
complemented
cheese.
my cheese.
Fontina is a great cheese for wine too. Fontina.
Is it?
Yeah.
Where can I buy a 40 ounce of Old English
Well,
paper bag? Right down the block from me, actually. Unfortunately, right down the block from me. You realize I went to Home Liquors on 6th Street to try to find the one you had last week?
you're crazy. I wouldn't go in there if you paid me. I would not go into that place if you paid me.
There were crackheads everywhere. I mean, it was just a mess, right? The homeless lady with the dog. You don't know what's around here now, but there's a homeless lady with a portable couch with a dog. She sits in front of the liquor store. That's where Kilb's was, right? Kilb's Bakery?
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
So now it's, Home Liquors has been there since we're kids, Home Liquors has been there forever. But when you walk in Home Liquors, there's like cages and fiberglass.
I know.
And they're like, no, man, we don't have that. But there's the 40s over there.
I'm sure there is. I wouldn't be surprised if there's Mad Dog 2020 in there somewhere.
Everything's in there. All that stuff,
I still remember that we were in high school. The Mad Dog 2020 bottles, those little bottles, like it was
Yeah.
disgusting.
Well, we would get them at Rainbow Liquors on Mount Prospect Avenue,
Yeah, yep.
or Waltz in my neighborhood. I don't know if you remember Waltz on Garden Avenue,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
across from Paganelli's. So we would try to go to these places, you know. Teresa needs a good recommendation from you, Aunt.
Okay, I need a good recommendation for Sauvignon Blanc. Oh,
Didn't you do one a couple weeks ago?
no,
Or
I
no?
haven't. I have not done a Sauvignon Blanc. I don't. I'll have to look at. I'll get back to you on that, Teresa. I don't know. I don't have one to tell you about, but hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I'll get back to you on that one. I don't know. I do like Sauvignon Blanc, though. I do love that. I do like that white.
So what is it? Is it dry, sweet, in between? What?
It tends to be dry, but it varies depending on what how the winemaker's making it. He could make it sweeter. He could make it drier.
Wayne Gretzky has a wine. They just put their label on something. It's a private
Yeah,
label.
that's like all the Bon Jovi crap. I mean, it's just a label. That's all it is. They're not really.
Francis, Michael Francis.
Francis he'll sell you dog shit on the ground for all he cares. He put his name on that. Doesn't matter.
What about Coppola? Coppola has their own, or is that a private label of a big brand?
Coppola has their own. Yes, yeah. Coppola
nice.
Has a winery. He bought a winery,
Nice.
so they make their own. Yeah.
Carmine's pushes Coppola. For some reason, I don't know why.
I don't know.
Carmine's pushes Coppola, which is okay. It's just
whatever. It's I've had that one. They have a whole range of wines. Coppola. They got all different types of wines. So they've been good. When I've had them, they've been good. I have no problem with them.
Brooklyn guy Dave Matthews wine.
Really?
There's so many.
Yeah. I mean,
listen to
every
me.
celebrity has one now.
You could have a show a week for the rest of your life. I'm serious. This is a great thing.
Look, if guys are enjoying, if you guys are enjoying,
the interest is here. Evidently, the interest is here.
Why not?
Now, I just happened to be on. You could do this whole show without me. I just happened to have a bottle and I was sipping it with you. So
yeah, no, but it's helpful to have somebody to do this with to talk about through it. Like one thing I want to do, it wouldn't be a live; it'll be a pre-record. Next time I get my crew together to do a wine tasting, I'm going to record sections of it and put it together in a video so you guys can see how we do it, how we do like a group tasting.
So
it's a lot of fun.
Who's the typical crew? There's 5 or 6 of you guys.
Yeah, there's
Dawson,
Joe Fernicola,
yeah,
John Paul Lenzik, who else? Mike DeChara, Vinny Trupia.
Wow, yeah. So there's 6 of you guys, 5 or 6.
Yeah, and then usually every now and then somebody else will come by. Like sometimes Henny will come.
Yeah.
And Dave's supposed to come next time I have it. So we'll see.
So that's
not North Carolina, wherever he is, South Carolina, where the hell he is.
Yeah, I know. So I got to feed his fish every day. He's not here, so I got to feed him. He's got fish there this big. I got to feed. He's got a big tank down there. Oh my god, crazy. He buzzes me in the
Of course.
So these are friends from childhood that they'll keep in touch with that way.
They're all childhood friends. Yeah.
It's crazy, right?
It is. And look, it's crazy, but it's great. I'm thankful for it. I really am. I'm how many people you meet in your life that don't have these friends that they've had all their whole life, and I tell it to my kids all the time. I said, you make friends growing up. Keep them if you can. Keep those friends. It's important. The more you get older, the more important they are.
Do they understand? Do they understand, like, when you go, let's just say we go meet somewhere, do they understand that you can really literally get 25 guys together in a half hour?
I don't think they do. Well,
they know it. They know it. It's great, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because it can literally happen.
Asking about wine for oysters. Any type of white wine would go well with oysters, usually. I don't eat oysters. I don't eat shellfish because I tend to get gout when I eat it, so I don't eat it. But any type of white wine would go great with oysters.
Shellfish.
Yeah. And
All right,
I love shellfish, but I can't eat it. I just can't.
okay, we smashed it like I'm smashed. Now, what do we got here? We got 19
Smashing
people in the
likes.
chat right now. People, I got to tell you, I'm going to tell you something right now. You have to go to you have to go to live chat. On the top
Live chat,
there,
yes.
Yep. I don't know
Yep.
why they keep defaulting back to top chat. JJ on PG-13. Okay, I got that. Smack your own like button out here. I've had
gout, but I like lobster and crab legs too much. Yeah, look, I know, I get it. I
Never
get
had
it.
it.
It's tough.
I never had it. I'm not looking forward to it.
You don't want to have it, believe me. It sucks. And it hits you out of nowhere. Hits you out of nowhere.
There's not much that I haven't had, so I'm sure it's on the way.
But look, I let's see, JJ, I'm keeping it PG-13. Smack your own like button over there.
Smack that. Yeah.
No, look, this is a great time for me too to just sit back and talk with you guys and share
Yeah,
this.
listen, you got 20 people having a glass of wine.
Yeah. Yep.
That's incredible.
That is great. It really is.
So you're at 624, it looks like.
Yeah, 624. And it's interesting. Like I'll lose a couple and then I'll gain a couple.
That's just how it goes.
And I think what it honestly, I think what it is I think I have a lot of bots following me and they purge them every now and then. I think that's what happens.
Yeah.
You know, that's part of it. Because when I first started doing this again, I shot up real quick. I shot up to like almost 500 real quick.
Yeah.
And then I saw it drop off. I start them start to drop off. And I think I just got into the feed of the bots, and they started subscribing, because I think what it does with a bot, it gives the bot credibility. If it subscribes to different channels that are real, then that's what happens. But then when YouTube purges them, they're gone and they vanish.
Same thing happens with blocked people.
Yeah. Yep.
People have blocked people to get more subs.
Mm.
They block and then they resubscribe on another.
Right.
I've seen it. You're getting 2 for 1. It's ridiculous.
Right.
So 647.
Hold on. TT says she loves wine cold. I only drink a glass about once a year.
A year.
Well, here's the thing.
I have a glass a day. I have a glass a day.
Listen, it's not going to hurt you to have. It certainly isn't. There's not a doctor or a medical person you'll see in this world that's going to tell you that a glass of wine a day is negative at all. They're only going to say it's positive. That's all they're going to say. It's positive. So, but again, I don't do that because I'm not going to open a bottle every day. I'm going to burn the bottle. I'm going to drink a glass and then the bottle's gone. You know, that's why I started the whole freezing thing, because I don't want to burn an entire bottle when I only want to drink a glass of wine. So,
well, it does. You don't get much out of a bottle anymore. So
well, you should get 6 glasses out of it.
6?
Yeah, you should. Yeah.
6 of these? I don't know about that.
Well, it depends on how much you're filling up, though, too. I mean, like,
listen, if I'm with a girl, if I'm whatever's going on, we'll kill that bottle.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, well, that's an event. You're sitting down.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if I have 1 glass a day, this is going to if I have a glass a day not being online talking,
mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe 4 days.
Yeah.
If I'm on
mm-hmm.
with you with my wine crew or whatever, I could do half that bottle in one show.
Yeah. Yeah.
I could do the whole bottle if it goes that long, but I'll do a half a bottle. Live to 102, Patricia? Holy.
So Gianni's been drinking the jugs of Paisano. That I give you credit, Gianni. I can't drink that stuff. I really can't. I can't drink that stuff. My grandfather used to drink it. I can't drink it. I can't.
It just doesn't do it for you, huh?
No.
It's just a practice of drinking a glass of wine. Is all it is then.
Yeah. Yep.
There's no care about the texture. The taste.
Right. It's mass produced. It's thrown in. It's wine. Whatever. But hey, look, if you can do it, cool, because it's cheap and you have that jug, and for some reason that jug never gets empty. It just regenerates all the time underneath the sink. It just automatically regenerates. So
They stuck his red wine. They snuck it into the nursing home.
really, the nursing home wouldn't let him have it, huh?
Well, there's assisted living and then there's nursing home.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
What a
what are we
nice
talking about
chat.
here? Lambrusco.
What a nice chat tonight. Very nice show.
Yeah, a lot of people into this, right? A lot of people talking, going back and forth. This is really cool.
Now, your StreamYard is the basic, right?
Yes, basic StreamYard. Yeah.
It's a little different. I have to watch, record, some kind of bullshit happens. So mine's recording. I don't know if yours is recording or it's just streaming, you know?
Mine is just. I think it's just streaming, but it will show up on YouTube. So I guess it's recording.
Oh, no,
It'll show
no.
up
It all goes to YouTube. I walked you through it when we picked your
Yeah, right.
destinations, right? We picked your
Right.
destinations. So it's on YouTube forever unless you delete it off of YouTube. You
Mhm.
could cancel your StreamYard account. It's still there on YouTube forever.
Right.
We don't lose these videos in that respect. We lose them in the background where you might want to go edit this, add to it, change it, do clips of it for a later show. Do Tom LaVecchia, you know what I'm talking about, right? Or no?
Yes. Yeah.
Tom LaVecchia, he does shorts now of his long shows. So he did a show with me, and he picked a clip out. Tommy Stigs talking about this, that, the other thing, and he just did a 3-minute clip from his StreamYard editing.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
And then it just ends, and he leads you to the full show. It's a business move, you know.
Yeah. Yep.
Which is okay. Yeah.
And what is
All right,
what does
Vinny.
that cost a month?
The highest package is I think $133.
$133 a month? Wow.
Yeah, it's a lot.
That's a lot of money. For a month? Holy moly.
Yeah, I keep dropping down my package because I can't pay for it. I'm not paying for this. So I keep dropping down my package. I can't. It's not possible. But I do like the platform, you know?
Right.
You see how smooth your show is running right now?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. All right, Gianna.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine to have the guests. It's worth it, right? It's worth it. You can't do the YouTube with guests. If I just went on YouTube, there's no guests.
I wonder if they kick back to YouTube. I mean, because YouTube can do this on their own.
Yeah, right.
They don't need this. They don't need to have a StreamYard. But StreamYard come up with a great invention. I mean, it's so easy to use. And I'll show it to you, Ant. I go into weekly live chats with the YouTube team.
Mm-hmm.
With a whole bunch of people. And they do lotteries and everything in there, and they'll pull your channel up. Yeah, they'll pull your channel up. Okay, TheGuild-ALV. That's the channel we want to spotlight. And then they'll spotlight your channel for a minute. They'll look into your channel and they'll talk about it. The StreamYard staff will talk about it on their live chat.
Interesting.
It's incredible. But you got to go into it. You got to spend some time, and it's
yeah.
People don't realize the time you put in. We look great now.
Well, that's my point. That's my point. Is that
we look comfortable and smooth.
We're having fun now.
Having
fun now, but everything that goes into it, it's work. It really is. I research the wine. I pick it out. I research it. I think about the things I have to talk about. So it's a lot more than just pressing the live button. So
now, did you hashtag Apothic or no? Did you do at
I did.
Apothic? You did all of that?
I did. I tagged Apothic. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. So who knows?
Your shorts are good. You'll get to 1,000, and then you'll get monetized immediately, and then you're going to be surprised with the commercials that go on your show.
Oh yeah, I mean the commercials. There's commercials now on some of my older stuff.
Yeah, there is. People don't realize it. Even Ralph has commercials on his songs. He doesn't even know it. Mm-hmm. And that's a sneak move by YouTube.
Yeah, of course.
You're not monetized, so you're not getting it. But very, very rarely, I'll pull a Ralph Mucci song up and there will be a commercial.
Yeah.
Sarah Collins has about, I don't know, 100,000 subscribers. So she has commercials, obviously. It's just how she does it.
Right. Right.
Anthony, is that a gas fireplace? No, it's wood.
No, this is wood. This is wood.
Do you shut it so the smell doesn't come back in?
No. No.
Do you ever get that nasty smell the next morning or no?
I tell you, the only time you get the smell is in the summer when it's warm. Like if you don't have a cleaned out fireplace and the temperature gets warm, you get a smell. But in the winter, I don't get any smell at all. So I'll clean this out once a month. I mean, sorry, once a week, not once a month, depending on how much I'm using it. But once a week, I'll clean it out.
You clean the base out.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
What about this? What about everything going up?
Well, I get people come in once a year to clean it. I get professional people that come in and clean it once a year because I don't want any fires. I don't want any.
I got a guy for that if you ever need somebody. So.
Oh, okay. I mean, I use these people in I don't know where it is. It's on Route 10.
There's one in Whippany, Prado.
I don't know. Do they come out this far? I don't know. A lot of times the guys don't want to come out this far.
Joey Prado. Yes, I know him well.
All right.
So he may come out there, yeah. But yeah, they get you on a maintenance program, basically, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
Or you call them.
No, I'm not on a program for that. I just call them once a year. Come out and
it's important. It's very important.
The problem with that is the same thing with a lot of other businesses. There's a lot of scammers that get involved in this shit, and they come in and they tell you, "Well, you need a new lining, and it'll cost you $3,000." No, I don't need a new lining, buddy. I just need you to clean it. That's all I need you to do. So, that's what you got to watch out for. But for the most part, it's fine. I'd love to have a gas. I'd like a gas fireplace because of the ease of it. But again, you can't. It doesn't replace the wood feel. Like the wood feel is awesome. It's so relaxing for me. I just enjoy being next to it and having a glass next to it. But
yeah, there's something special.
It's something about it. It's something primordial. I don't know. Something about it that just relaxes me.
You're putting a remote control. It's totally different than that vibe right there. There's crackling and just when it gets to a hard part in the wood, it crackles.
Yep.
Or a soft spot actually too. When there's a gap, it cracks when there's a gap. Apparently,
right.
It does that crackling. That's the crackling of the wood burning.
Yeah.
Inconsistently, and that's a beautiful thing.
JJ says she has a full brick wood and also a gas. That's kind of cool. So it does both. Interesting.
You got a really nice chat tonight, man.
Yeah, this is really cool. But I think we've been over an hour. I mean, we've.
I'm good.
We did what we had to do here tonight.
Yeah.
But
all right, I'm logging off. Great show.
All right.
Great bottle. I loved it. I don't know. I think you liked it. I don't know. Think you enjoyed it?
No, I did like it. I did, and a lot of times it's the price comes into it too, right? Whether it's worth it, and this is worth it. For $11, you cannot beat the experience. So get it, guys.
You can't go buy Santa Margarita $27 a bottle. That's smaller than that bottle, and do it because it's not our crowd. It's not our crowd.
Yeah,
this is the blue collar crowd, I think.
Yeah, look, and the more people I expose to this, from my perspective, the better. I like to expose people to these things. And if I could get cheap wine that's not the generic wine too, the problem is people won't get it. Because I could find cheap like Italian wine, but it's boutique wine. It's smaller and it's not readily available, so people can't get it. So that's fun for me, but it's not fun for everybody else because they won't be able to get it.
I would love for you to taste the Costco wines. They got a whole line. They have a whole line of wine.
The Costco. I'm not a member of Costco because there isn't one near me. But the one in Clifton has wines in it. Yes. It has wines.
Yes.
Because the one in Wharton doesn't have a liquor license. Doesn't sell any wine.
Oh, the one in Wharton doesn't. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'd have to go to Clifton to get them. Okay.
I don't know if Wayne does, but Clifton definitely does. But I'll get you the bottle. We have a membership. So You pick what
All
you
right.
want. I'll
Yeah,
get you a
whatever.
couple of bottles. You say I want to do
Yeah.
a Merlot. I'll get a Merlot for you. I'll get a Merlot for me. You come down on Wednesdays, right?
Yeah.
Come
Yep.
down on a Wednesday. I meet you and I'll give you the bottle.
Yeah, sure. Hey, that'd be awesome.
You're not gonna get a membership just to do wine reviews.
Yeah, it's kind of dumb to get a membership just for that, but
All right, I'm logging off, my man.
all right, thank you for joining. I appreciate
Very
it.
nice show. I'll talk to you later.
All right, take
All right,
care.
bye. Log me out.
Remove. There we go. Remove. See ya. All right, so that was a lot of fun having Tommy on and doing it together like that live while you guys contributed. So I really want to say thank you for everybody for joining. It was a lot of fun for me. I hope you had some fun too and enjoyed it and learned something. You know, this is a good wine and it's inexpensive. So if you want to do it, you know, we did the work for you. We tasted it for you, so we know it's decent. So you don't have to take a risk. But next week, I'm going to try to do every Thursday if I can, unless things happen. But I'm going to try to do Thursdays, and I may do the box thing. Patricia requested box wine, so I'll see if I can find one that's inexpensive and we'll taste it. I've never had a box wine before. I've tried away from that simply because of it's in the plastic and in the box. But who knows? It might be good. It probably is well preserved because there's no cork. And it's all sealed, vacuum sealed. But that's something we'll explore. And if you guys want other things, want me to try other things you're interested in, let me know. We'll see if we can make it happen. I got to put my email up on here. I haven't put my email up, so I'm going to put my email on the channel. So in case people want to email me about suggestions, it'll be there. But I just want to thank you all for joining me. Please like and subscribe. Tell people to do the same. And help me build the guild. Tommy said, you make sure you say that, build the guild. That's my saying. So help us build the guild. And as always, I want to say thank you for watching the Wine Guild. Have a good night, guys.